A second major bank has inflamed anger among its customers and politicians, lifting interest rates above last week's official rise. The ANZ has added more than $70 a month to repayments on the typical standard variable loan. And although it's also moved to scrap mortgage exit fees, the government says the bank has learnt nothing from the fury directed at the Commonwealth Bank last week. From Canberra, Stephanie Kennedy reports.
Just after the market closed, the ANZ moved.
Barbara lives in bank world.
Go away.
But we live in your world.
And that world is a world of rising interest rates, with the ANZ lifting its variable rate by 0.39% to 7.8%, adding around $76 a month to the average $300,000 home loan.
These are real funding cost pressures, and at some point the banks do need to pass on some of those funding cost pressures.
The ANZ rate rise is substantially more than the Reserve's Melbourne Cup Day increase of 0.25%.
Today the ANZ kicked sand in the face of the Gillard government by increasing their interest rates by nearly double the amount of the Reserve Bank.
On Cup Day, the Commonwealth was the first out of the gates, hiking its variable rate by 49 basis points. Since then, it's been a game of chicken. Which of the remaining big banks would jump next?
It is another case of the big banks showing disregard for their customers and putting profits before their customers.
After a week of bank bashing, the ANZ has tried to head off further criticism. Its rate rise comes with some sweeteners for new customers. It's unveiled a package of measures it says will improve choice and competition. Mortgage exit fees have been scrapped, and the ANZ will offer up to $1,600 in fee discounts and subsidies until the end of the year to reduce switching costs.
In the broader context, this is the right thing to do, but, it'll certainly cost us tens of millions of dollars.
But the opposition isn't convinced the ANZ will take a hit.
This is going to be really tough. Any benefit in the abolition of an exit fee is going to be soaked up immediately by the increase in the interest rate.
The ANZ's new package was released just minutes before a crackdown by the corporate regulator. ASIC has promised to sue banks that charge unfair exit fees, and they'll stop banks from double dipping, where customers are charged a fee to set up a mortgage, then slugged again with exit fees. Stephanie Kennedy, ABC News, Canberra.